Hi everyone, so it was requested of me to do a hair care video, and I thought the best way to do it, seeing as I've got a lot to say about the subject, I've got a lot of hair, is I'm going to kind of do it in a two-parter. So this video is going to be my kind of tips and just me kind of talking about curly hair, and then the next video is going to be my hair care routine and the products that I use. So my hair is really curly, as you can see, and it is also really long. You probably can't really tell because it's curly, but actually I have got really long hair. It's kind of past my waist. It's really long, it's really curly, and it's very, my hair is strange because it's not very dry or very damaged, considering the fact that it's really curly and really long and that it's dyed as well. My natural hair colour is kind of like it's kind of like a mousy browny blonde, and I was blonde up till about a year ago. I was properly blonde, and then I kind of decided that I needed a change, and this is it. So I mean, I love it, the colour it is now. I wouldn't change it for the world. I kind of dyed it black and it was a bit harsh, and it's kind of faded out now, and it's kind of got red tones in it now, which I really like, and I'm the happiest I've been with my hair at the moment for a long time. So I'm going to just tell you my top tips for curly hair. You know, I'm not a hairdresser, I don't know that much about hair, and to be honest, I'm not passionate about hair care. I'm quite lazy with my hair, and I'll tell you kind of what I do and what I use in my hair care videos. So my top tip for curly hair is don't touch it. This might sound a bit weird, but I found that when you kind of, you know, whether you kind of diffuse it or scrunch up with mousse or whatever you do to it, the more you touch it, the less volume and the more frizz you're going to get. So I try and kind of stick to not touching it. So when it's wet, I kind of arrange it into the shape I want it to be, and then try and not touch it at all. And that's how these kind of curls happen, the kind of proper round curls, when you just let it form on its own, and don't touch it. The next thing is to always use conditioner. I wash my hair every day. I know you shouldn't, if I'm wearing it curly. I know you shouldn't, but the reason that I always use a lot of conditioner is curly hair can be quite prone to frizz, and you kind of need a good conditioner to kind of moisturise it and tame that down. And which leads me to the next tip, which is don't ever, and this is the most important tip I can give anyone with curly hair, don't ever brush it when it's dry. The less you brush it, the better. So what I do is I shampoo it, put conditioner on, brush my hair, and then kind of wash the conditioner out and get out, and that's it. I don't brush it again. I brush it once with conditioner on, and that is it. The more you brush it, the frizzier it's going to get. So that's the reason I wash it every day, because otherwise it'll just get too tangly. But only when it's got conditioner on. That's the only time I brush it, and the brush that I use is, I'm sorry, I've just realised it's got a bit of my hair and I'm going to take it out, is the Tangle Teezer, which looks like this. And it's just got very kind of long and short plastic brush bristles on it, and it looks like that. And it kind of gets through your hair when it's wet in a more gentle way and without tearing the hair, which is very important. This is great. When I first got it, I wasn't sure how to use it, and I found that the best way to use it is to kind of take the piece of hair that you want to do. So let's say this one, I'm not going to do it because obviously then it'll just go frizzy. But lay it across your hand and then brush it down across your hand. It doesn't hurt because the brush is very soft. And brush it that way. That's the best way to brush it. And I also, if you've got curly hair, I recommend using a mousse. I find it gives the kind of best hold and the most volume. And I think curly hair needs volume. There's something quite, you know, quite luxurious and really sexy about having big curly hair. And mousse always gives it that kind of extra bit of volume, which I think is really important. And it holds the curl a lot better than kind of different formula products would do. Again, my hair isn't, if I would just get out the shower and leave it to dry, it doesn't dry like this. Kind of the insides and the bottoms might do a little bit, but it's not as big. So I kind of have to put mousse and scrunch it up for it to dry like this. I just scrunch it up for about a second, and it kind of does this. And yeah, then the next tip is try and use a serum on your hair. In the next part of this video I'm going to show you the serum that I use, but it kind of helps to kind of make the hair look more groomed and not like you've got frazzled dog's hair. But just a little bit, and run it through the ends of the hair. And another thing, when you've got curly hair, I know that sometimes it can be so frustrating because you can't really do much with it. It kind of takes a lot of time and effort to kind of make it look nice. But I can honestly say that when I wear my hair curly, it takes no effort whatsoever. I wash it every night, and kind of in the next video you'll see what products I use and I'll explain why I use them. I wash it every night, kind of put a little bit of serum and mousse, scrunch it up with my head upside down, leave it. I sometimes go to bed with it wet, and normally it dries kind of before I've gone to bed. And then I wake up in the morning and this is what it looks like. I kind of ruffle it up with my hands just on the inside bit, not through. And this is what it looks like. And again, like I said, don't touch it. The minimal amount of touching you can do is the best. It just interferes with the shape and the holes of the curl. And if you find a routine that works for you, it's so easy, and you know, you don't have to spend any time doing your hair in the morning. Like, you know, you can just do other things, spend longer doing your makeup or whatever else it is you want to do. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to now record the next part of this video for you. And yeah, I hope you found that helpful. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm all over the place. But yeah, so just a kind of countdown of what the tips were. Don't touch it too much. Only brush it when it's, always use conditioner, and only brush it when it's got conditioner and it's wet. And use mousse and use a serum. And I think you'll probably enjoy the next video a bit more because I've got some really cool products to talk about and for different budgets and that kind of thing. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.